Hey, Cool Gray. It's Labor Day weekend. We have already made our potato salad and our coleslaw, and now we are ready to make, well, he's ready to make the world's best burgers. That's exactly what the recipe is called. We found it on the internet somewhere. World's best burgers. So we've got some family coming over, and today I'd like to introduce you to my special guest, Mr. Cool Gray.
Hey.
He's known as Mr. Cool Gray by nobody yet. He's known by some as Funkle, because he's an awesome bass player, and he's known by me as Baby. So I'm gonna talk to you and he's gonna do all the work, and we're going to make the world's best burgers. Come along. Here we go. Okay, so for our ingredients for the world's best burgers, we are starting with what kind of meat, honey?
Market ground, otherwise known as ground steak.
So you can look for that in your supermarket. It's actually, the label will actually say market ground meat. It's a little pricier than chuck, but it is well worth the extra few pennies. What else goes in?
Montreal steak seasoning, easily found in your local supermarket. Soy sauce and minced onion.
Now, there's how much meat there?
2.5 pounds.
And how much onion? Maybe half a cup?
Yeah, maybe.
And we are today using lower sodium soy sauce because the Montreal steak seasoning has a lot of salt in it. So show us how it's done, babe.
All right. Well, we start with the dry, and we try to get it carefully distributed. And then the onion.
Now, you're saying that you don't want to put too much onion. You told me this earlier, because why?
Because if you put too much onion, the burgers will not hold together.
And we're chopping it pretty finely because we want mostly flavor rather than texture.
That's right.
Here comes the soy sauce. How much soy sauce?
I don't remember.
We doubled the recipe, so I think it's 6 teaspoons.
Yes.
And 4 teaspoons of Montreal steak seasoning.
Right.
The recipe, of course, will be in the description box. Now, how do we get all that stuff to a burger, babe?
Well, now comes the fun part.
Yay.
You get to put your hands in and mix it.
No matter how you do it, this is the best way. If you want a world's best burger, you need to get your hands dirty.
Yes, and you don't want to over squeeze it, or you'll have burgers that are too dense. You just want to distribute everything.
You're just caressing the beef. Now, this beef is a little bit browner than you might normally look for, the pink meat in your supermarket, but because this is ground steak, it's really just a little bit of air that got into the package, but it's also the cut of meat that's being used, so there's really no problem with the fact that the meat's already a little bit brown, and you'll probably see that yourself if you shop for market ground.
I think that's good.
Okay, we're gonna change the camera angle for a while so you can see the magic being made. Okay, we're ready to make burgers. Tell us what we need to do.
All right, so we're going to take about 6 ounces, which is a good size for cooking, and weigh it to make sure that we've got 6 ounces. And then we're just going to shape the burger, without squeezing too hard. We want to make a nice patty.
You're such a gentle chef.
And then, we've probably seen other Food Network people do the same thing. Then you're going to put a dimple in the top.
What does that do?
And that keeps it juicy while it's cooking because it'll collect juices.
Really?
Yes. And there's your hand-formed best hamburger.
I did not know that. Okay. So we're going to do that how many more times with our 2.5 pounds?
5 more times.
5 more times. We'll have 6 burgers. We'll come back later and show you what we're going to do when it's time to put them on the grill. Wave to the people. Okay, our burgers are on the grill. We've got them on our gas grill on a medium heat. We've got our dimples in the middle of the burgers. And we're going to come back when they're ready to flip. Okay, burgers are flipped. Those little dimples didn't give a lot of juice this time. Those market ground beef burgers seem to be holding on to most of their juices, but we've added some dogs, some wonderful Angus beef franks, and when these burgers are most of the way done, we're going to go ahead and add some wonderful cheddar, and we're going to take them inside, add some tomatoes, some lettuce, and some bacon, and we're going to have an amazing Labor Day dinner. Okay, burgers are ready. Mr. Cool Gray has done an amazing job. Look at this cheddar. I'm going to take this one, go ahead and put it on a bun. See that? Awesome. All right, to this burger, we are going to add bacon, bacon, and bacon. Did I mention bacon? And then I'm gonna go ahead and reach in here and get a nice slice of tomato. Look at that, honey, look at that. And a beautiful piece of green Caesar, what is it? Romaine lettuce. And our burger is ready to eat. Please let me know in the comments if you try this. While you're at it, why don't you subscribe if you haven't already? That's over there. And then check out some more of my videos. That's over there. Hit the ding, ding, ding so you'll know when we have new videos. Thanks for stopping by. Happy Labor Day. Say bye, honey.
Bye.
No, bye, honey.
Bye, honey.
Okay.